of Indiana. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. D.A., it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains all NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Pacers, in the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Duarte in at the 2 spot. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Now here's LeVert. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Brogdon. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's Curry outside. The Pacers pull it in. Brogdon with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Brogdon outside. Down low. Here's Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
This is the kind of unselfishness he loves seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Here's Poole, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Sabonis. It's his first trip to the line.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Poole. Now Wiggins. LeVert defending. And it's Wiggins missing. And it's Indiana's ball.
I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely because his father was the stuff of legend.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own right with multiple all-star selections to his name and perhaps a few more in his future.
Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Poole. From deep. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Poole's got 5 points so far. And it's Indiana's ball. Outside, Sabonis. The pass to Brogdon. Here's the floater. He can't hit that time.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Curry with it. Sabonis defending. Lets it go from the wing. That shot off the mark. So Indiana will take it the other way. And LeVert, here we go. And they pick up 2.
LeVert is always aggressive. I like that mindset of his, especially in how he drives to the rim playing downhill. Goes there with a lot of speed.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 5. Passes it to Looney. Five on the clock. Back to Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
To the middle. Here's LeVert. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now, here's Wiggins. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Brogdon against Curry. Pass to LeVert. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from three-point range. LeVert's got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The 3 from Poole.
In the first 2 minutes.
And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And again, it's Indiana.
A shot that Brogdon continues to work on. I like whenever he shoots from the mid-range.
Pass to Poole. There's Looney. Outside Curry. Drills it from outside.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
LeVert. Back to Brogdon. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, you can't let Turner get backed up. Because when you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Lee. Inside. Kuminga, no good. Indiana leading. Right wing. 19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The pass to Craig. Outside Martin. Here's Wanamaker. Rebound by Bielitsa. Got it off in time. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Indiana out in front, leading by just 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, with some teammates sidelined with injury,
we have guys down. You know, people need to step up, and I think people take a little bit larger roles, whether it's scoring, whether it's just being productive.
And Greg, as he says, that adversity creates opportunity for those players stepping into a bigger role.
And that's what this league is all about, being ready when your number is called. Those others have to rise to the moment.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Otto Porter Jr. Bielitsa is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Curry. And it's Lee in a 2-guard. Now Curry. After Jeremy Lamb's three-pointer that didn't go. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Porter passes to Curry. Three-pointer. Count that as his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Passes it to Lamb. With the fadeaway. That one rolling around and rims out.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lamb missing again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Porter. Lee finds Curry. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Stephen Curry with the foul.
That's his first personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
First team
Both
foul.
teams will make substitutions.
Substitution
And
for the
down the road,
Warriors.
Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well. But I have a sneaky suspicion he'd just run the team. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the first one goes. Indiana making some changes. Turner comes in for Torrey Craig. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Martin. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Bielitsa. Draymond Green comes in for Porter. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Damian Lee. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Here's Looney. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one's good. Wiggins.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's LeVert. He has 7. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the free throw drops for LeVert.
You know, I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
The Pacers making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. And it's LeVert missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Poole. He has 5. On the wing, Wiggins. There's the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
Now, here's Poole. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. Poole, the pass to Looney. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Shots good by Turner.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
Iguodala, the pass to Wiggins. LeVert against Iguodala. Now here's Wiggins. He's tightly guarded. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Defense gearing up to stop Wiggins' shot that time. He feels it. Hits the roller in stride. Nicely done. Good adjustment.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Poole gets it to go.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Brogdon outside. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Good trickery that time with the ball by Brogdon. Nice finish as well.
Now here's Poole. He's guarded by Brogdon. And it's Green missing. Pacers trail by 7. Here's LeVert. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Wiggins just staying with it, refusing to let the defense get the better of him there.
Here's LeVert. He's got 9. Three-pointer. And the rejection by Iguodala. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 11 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance.
Kenny, what did you think about Indiana?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down, up. You got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything. I mean, shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And the Warriors with possession here. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Duarte in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Poole gets it to go.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Golden State foul, Stephen Curry. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Malcolm Brogdon, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, no question, Brogdon is a standout shooter. I mean, he's efficient and plays both ends of the floor. But you look at his shooting numbers, he's one of just a few players who have achieved a 50-40-90 season.
Warriors leading by 10. On the wing, Wiggins. Looney down low. He's against Turner. Curry looking around. Offline with his three.
Man, a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
The shot by Turner, no good. Golden State's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Golden State. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers, trailing by 10. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
The Warriors making a switch here. Porter's checked in. LeVert hits both of them.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
Now, here's Bielitsa. Now the dish to Wiggins. Sinks the triple. Wiggins has got 11 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's LeVert, 11 points in the game. Count that one. LeVert's got 4 this quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Wiggins finds Bielitsa. Right side, Porter. Outside, Curry. Fires the three. Another three for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they got to change things up.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins, and Lee's subbed in for Jordan Poole.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. To the inside. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Curry. Kuminga's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Wanamaker the pass to Brissett. Pass to Craig. And Wanamaker has it in the corner. It's up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 5.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's the pass to Kuminga. Lee outside. Shoots from 12. Misses off the left iron. Outside, Lamb. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry on the wing. Back to Lee. Fires the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
2 minutes remaining in the
It's
third.
stolen by Curry.
2 minutes.
And the shot goes in.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 16 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to Brissett. And it's denied. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Mark. Curry. Rebounded by Lamb.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now, here's Bjelica. Lee outside. That one, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Martin against Curry. Pass to Craig. To the paint. He dents the rim with a two-hand slam. Wow.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now, here's Bjelica. To the inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The Warriors shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the rejection by Iguodala. And here's Poole for three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pacers trail by 15. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Jordan Poole is out there with Wiggins, and it's Iguodala in at the three, the small forward.
At the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now here's Iguodala to the middle. Over in the corner, Looney. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. LeVert finds Brogdon. Takes a three. The Warriors pull it in. On the wing, Wiggins. Turner with the steal. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go from deep. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
Wiggins outside from past the arc. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Duarte, covered by Wiggins. Plenty of space. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Duarte's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. He's covered closely. With the drive. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Brogdon. Turner passes to Sabonis. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Timeout called the Warriors.
It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Miles Turner. Fouled out in a first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing a 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, the Turners really raised the level of his game.
Rule with the steal. Fast break, here they come. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. 18 points for Stephen Curry.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Duarte. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's LeVert. Good for his sixth make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. And the pass to Looney. Over in the corner, Poole. They get it back. Curry on the wing. 5 to shoot. Back to Green. Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for Draymond Green.
Oh, good anticipation by Draymond, crashing the glass right on time to win that second chance look.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Poole on the wing. Passes to Looney. Back to Poole. Wiggins from outside. That shot, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Duarte, guarded by Green. Turner passes to LeVert. Shot from the top of the key. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Looney. And there's the drive.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Sabonis with the bucket.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Ogden against Curry. He dishes it to Wiggins. The three ball. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions. So I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA.